Oh my goodness, there they are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, come here, sit. How are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. How long has it been? At least. Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, tell me everything. How have you been? No. Well, yeah, I mean, I met her at that party or whatever, but, I definitely would not have expected that from them. Yeah, she seemed really nice. Wow. That is so rude of her. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know about that. I mean, I've been seeing the stuff she's posting on Instagram, but other than that, like, everything seems to be all, like, hunky-dory, whatever. I mean, I guess it's a highlight reel, so she's not gonna post all that, but anyway. Oh my gosh. I know. I mean, I kind of got a vibe from her boyfriend, fiance, whatever that situation is. Hey, good for her, I guess, you know? Yeah, but that is crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, Megan was just telling me about what's her face. She was also there with her or something like that. Yeah, that's right, her. Well, she had like the kind of like shaggy, like platinum blonde hair. Yeah, I thought those, like, it was a little gaudy. Yeah, I mean, bless her heart, like, you know, but yeah. Well, yeah, and that's what I really want to talk to you about, because I mean, I know it's been a few months, but like, yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is like, I'm only telling you this because I'm worried about her, okay? You know, I don't gossip, you know, I don't talk, you know, crap about anyone, but I really just need to talk to someone else about this instead of just keeping it all in my noggin. I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with Lily, is that she's so in her own world and just so optimistic. Oh my god, I love her so much, but it's almost like her optimism blinds her from seeing like the bad in people. And I'm not sitting here and saying like you need to be pessimistic all the time, but oh my goodness, I very much dislike David. And you know, I don't say that lightly. I do not just say that about people. I really do not like that guy. She could do worlds better than him. I mean, how long have they been dating? For like, yeah, it's been like, I think they just celebrated like 6 or 7 years, and there still is no ring. It's just like, I don't want her to get into a situation where she's getting herself like a, what is that called, like a hush ring, or a shut up ring or something like that, where it's like the guy only gets it for the girl because she has to like beg him to marry her. Like, she deserves so much more than that, because she is gorgeous, stunning, talented, beautiful. Like, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. And every time, like, I try to bring it up to her in a nice way, because like, obviously I don't want to talk crap about her boyfriend, but like, I don't know what else to do. I was kind of hoping, because I know y'all talk a little bit more than I do with her, you know. I mean, has she said anything? I've just, like, I don't want to overstep my boundaries with her, but, like, I don't know. I'm just, like, really worried. Really? Okay. Interesting. So when do you think he's going to do that? Okay. I mean, in my opinion, I think they should just break up, obviously. I think she could do worlds better. I think he's like, so lucky to even be able to look at her. It's insane. And like, I'm assuming he knows that because he's not breaking it off himself, even though I don't feel like he's happy in the relationship, even though like it's that weird thing where it's like, you know, he knows that he can get away with stuff, basically, is what I'm saying. But he, like, neither of them are really happy, in my opinion, you know, at least from what I've seen. You know, I don't live with them, I'm not like around them all the time, but just from the stuff I see, it's just like, I just don't believe either one of them's happy. Now, I don't really care about him that much, but like, I feel like he's staying in it because he knows he can't do any better. I mean, because Lily's Lily, you know? Yeah, exactly. God. Yeah, I really hope she makes that decision before they move, like, across the country or something. I don't even know what that man does for a job, but I swear if that takes Lily away from us, that's it. I might have to put my foot down in that situation because I cannot. I mean, I know I don't hang out with her that much, but I love that girl, you know, and I wish the best for her. And I hope if she moves away one day, that's good, but I hope it's of her own accord and not just because she's like tied up to some man, you know? My goodness. That's one lesson for you. Do not tie yourself down and get committed so young and so early. That's what I see so many people, and like, I love it for the people that have found true happiness and have found their person. Like, I'm not saying to like abandon that at all by any means. I mean, you know me, you know, that's not how I roll, but I feel like there's this pressure and this like incessant need just to do all these things because they feel like that's just the logical next step. And if it's with the right person, then I think that that's great, but I think people really gotta be mindful about that, you know? I'm so dehydrated. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, I should have drank more before you came over. Well, you know, I was fixing to make dinner, but I decided, you know what? Not today. I had a very long week. You know, I'm recovering. We're gonna celebrate, so I don't know. I might order pizza. Might go out, grab something to go. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but yeah. Well, yeah, I've been trying to eat a little bit healthier and whatever, but it's honestly a kind of no pressure, low pressure situation. I'm not trying to push anything, you know? Yeah. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do? Yeah. Well, tell me something good. Tell me some good news. Please tell me you have good news. Oh my goodness, congratulations. That is so exciting. Are you excited? Okay. I get it. I know change can be very scary. I know, you know, when I had to move here, it was very anxiety inducing. It was a lot. But I know it's gonna be all good no matter what happens. And change, you know, is really how we grow, in my opinion, at least. I really do feel like we don't really get to know ourselves until we battle some little changes here and there, yeah. Whether it's small, big, in between, whatever. Well, I hope that goes well for all y'all. You're gonna be all good. I know you're gonna be good. You know you're gonna be good in your heart. It's just, there's just a lot going on. I bet that can't. That's probably, whoa. So sorry. I was gonna say, it's probably not helping the situation any that you got all that going on. Yeah. Oh, my neighbors? Yeah, well, I don't know. I've been kind of talking to them a little bit. I've been trying to get to know their story. Their kids are so darling. They're so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. I mean, I offered to house sit for them if they needed, or I think they have a pet. I don't know. I thought I saw some stuff in the background. I didn't actually see said pet, but I don't know. But I do know they have 2 youngsters, so I hear them playing in the backyard all the time. But they're not like annoying. That's what's good, because the last people were, they like to have fun, especially on the weekends. And like, look, I get it, but I don't know. At a certain point, it's like you live in a neighborhood, you know, like kind of got to be mindful of others. So let's just say I wasn't too upset when they said they were moving and selling the house, but it's all good because now I got these lovely folks, and it's gonna be all right. I think we got a good situation going, and they're super respectful. I was telling them my story and hearing a lot about them. It was good. So yeah, so it's both of them, and then their 2 kids, and then if they have that pet or whatever. And actually, last time I kind of, you know, drove by a little bit. Actually, was I driving by? Actually, it was on my walk. I noticed like another car in the driveway. I guess the wife's brother. She has a brother. Yeah, you know what I want to say. But I don't know. I'm getting a weird vibe off of him. I just feel like, you know, maybe not. I don't know. I said, hey, you know, I said good morning. Because it was him and his nieces, and he seemed to be very caring and very considerate, just based off of the brief interaction we had. Well, you know, I wouldn't say that necessarily, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm a free spirit. I am a free spirit. I do not need to be tied down to anything right now. I've got so much going on in my own life this week has definitely proved that. So I do not need a distraction right now. Oh gosh, I'm fine. It's okay. Oh no, I asked her. I did. I said, hey, I noticed your brother. Is that your brother? And you know, she was talking to me about it, and apparently, yeah, he is single. I guess he was married at some point, but I think something happened to his spouse. I don't know. I didn't pry. I didn't want to pry. I mean, I pried a little bit, but other than that, you know, it's all good. But yeah, I guess something happened, so I wasn't gonna ask too much after that. But you know, he seemed to be a very stable guy. Apparently, he has his own place that's like 15 minutes away, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If anything, a new friend. You know, that's kind of how I'm operating these days. Oh my goodness. Well, what about you? No, don't come in here prying on my life and what I've been doing, and then you clam up like a how does that saying go? I don't know. You stop talking the minute I call you out. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say then. I'll find you something. I'll find you your own distraction. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. Hey, well, maybe you can meet this brother. And you know, that would be a good question to ask, and I did not ask what his name was. Oof. Or maybe I did. I forgot it, honestly. I was a little too distracted, so it's all good. It's irrelevant, like I said, irrelevant. I'll pay attention more next time, probably, maybe. No, I don't know. But anyway, oh my gosh, I did not tell you how work went this week. Oh my goodness. So I get to work, and someone's parked in my spot, and usually this isn't a problem because I can park somewhere else, but there was no other parking, and I'm like, literally, you know, because you've driven by, there's no parking in that vicinity. They need to make more, but I know they're not. And so I just like, I didn't want to like be rude and like, called the tow company, but like at the same time, this is like the third time this has happened this week, but with different cars. And I'm like, I don't really know what's going on. I know we're having a little bit of a transition period right now. A bunch of stuff's going on. So anyway, so this happens. Luckily, I had arrived like 15 minutes early to my shift, so it ended up being okay. But no one was at the front office, which is so weird because usually someone is at that point. Anyway, I called the tow company and I'm like, hey, here's the situation. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm not really sure what to do, but I can't park anywhere else or else I'll get towed, you know? And so they're like, okay, we'll send a driver, whatever. It might take a little bit. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm waiting. And then the driver of the car ends up, you know, getting there. And I'm like, oh shoot, what do I do? And so I get out of my car and I'm like, hey, excuse me, I'm so sorry, but you know, this is actually my parking spot. I can't park anywhere else or else I get towed, like whatever. And they're like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Like, he was very apologetic about it, but he was like, I actually am working on the like construction add-on thing on the side of the building. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I guess he was like he said something about like parking like on the spot next to mine, which is like not an actual parking spot. It's like not a fire lane, but it has those lines, you know. So he was like, I wanted to park there, but I didn't want to get towed. And I was like, I don't want to like tell this guy that I already called the tow company because I already hate confrontation and I didn't need all of that. So I went and I was like, you know what, it's no problem. Like, I just need to park here for today. But like, I'll let the office know and I'm sure they'll like advise you where to go. He was like, great. And so like, there's that like kind of rocky start to my day. I had to call the tow company back and be like, hey, don't like, and they were like, it's all good, which ended up being a good thing. He was like, the like tow truck driver or whatever was like, yeah, we only have one guy going around today. And I was like, okay, I don't want to waste y'all's time, so you don't gotta worry about us. Anyway, so I get into work and basically like, you know, we have our shift, we have like all of our stuff, and you know, we don't really get out at a certain time. It's just whenever we're done with all of our duties, right? So I'm getting there and my boss comes in and I love him to death. Like, so amazing, such a good boss, like genuinely cares about his workers and his employees. Like, overall great person, like no complaints. I don't know why, but today he was getting on my last GD nerve, and you know, I don't say that lightly either, you know. And so we're talking and I'm like doing my stuff, I'm fixing to like finish up, I'm like almost done, and he adds twice the amount of work to my workload. And I'm like, okay, I was almost done here. And every time I'd almost get done, he would add just a little bit more until it was like at the end of it, I was doing 2 times as much work as I thought I was going to be doing going into this shift. So like, it all got done, we got out at like a reasonable time, it was fine, but like, it also wasn't, because I was like, this is not what I was expecting. We should have talked about this before so that I could have come into this shift and been prepared mentally to have to do all of this in this time frame. It was a whole thing, and I was just like so annoyed with it. So anyway, it ended up being okay. Like, we got it all done and we got out at a good time, like I said, but it was just really frustrating. And I had to go in tomorrow, which is kind of frustrating too, but we're getting those hours, we're getting that paycheck, we're getting that money, so it's gonna be okay. Well, and everyone's moving back to school, so like traffic has been awful in the mornings. I do not miss that. Yeah, I know. But anyway, sorry about that rant. It just got me heated because so much stuff has happened and I've just been in a mood lately. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everything's been like fine other than that. Like, that hasn't like really affected my day-to-day operations, my day-to-day mood, but I don't know. I just like, I get to this point where I'm like, what? I'm just like irritable and kind of like angry, and I'm like, that's not me, you know? I hate to see myself like that. I don't know. Like, that's not fair to people around me, you know? Like, I shouldn't be treating people like that. So I'm working on it. We're working on it. You know, I was trying to go on a walk, do some stuff to make me feel better. But yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just how it is, and I'm trying to be more mindful of, especially how I'm treating other people, but also how I'm treating myself. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel really bad. I feel very poorly about just how I've been acting to everything, and I've just had very short temper lately, which is just so unfortunate. Because honestly, everything's been going really well recently, you know. So, what can you do? But yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna leave things on a good note because I don't believe in anything's on a bad note. Okay, so I gotta tell you this real quick, and then I gotta go real fast. Okay. Okay. So, have you seen Only Murders in the Building? No. Okay. Well, you gotta get on that right now and watch about, what is it, 3 seasons worth of TV in the next 2 weeks. You know, more like, well, I don't know. Anyway, basically you got like all these classics. You got Selena Gomez, Steve Martin, Martin Short, and then in the other seasons they have like a bunch of really cool people like Paul Rudd, Meryl Streep. But they're making season 4, and it's like it's a whole thing. Basically, it's like a murder mystery type situation that happens in like an apartment complex. There's more, but it's really cool for the like murder mystery like podcast true crime girlies. As far as I know, it's not based off of a true story. I don't think it's based off of a true story at all. But yeah, so I'm so excited for that. That's literally getting me through next week. And Sabrina Carpenter's new album. But what's new? Like, come on. I'm so excited about that. Oh my goodness. That little girl, I wish I could wear the outfit she wears. She looks so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm sure I could wear them. It's not that I can't. It's just that I love the way it looks on her, you know. I think it would look good on me, but like on her, like she's the bang, she's got the personality, like she has that tude. Like I can have a little bit of a tude, you know, but I just don't think I could rock it as much as she does. And I'm okay with that. This is the burden I carry with me every single day. Oh my goodness. Well, this has been amazing, but I gotta go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate your leg. Are you okay? Okay, good. Well, if you need anything, let me know. I can grab you something on the way out, but if not, I'll see you next time, okay? All right.